How's it going? I'm back, it's me. I wanted to make a random little shitty video playing a game I've been enjoying a lot, just to ramble and update you guys, because I think it's been well over a year since I have done anything on the internet, like publicly, streamed or whatever, properly. And there's a lot's changed, there's a lot going on. By no means this is the start of me regularly uploading videos. I do want to do more when I have a little bit of spare time, once every month or something. I don't think it would kill me, but by no means don't take this as a commitment that I'll be back every day. I just wanted to say hey, and you know, how you doing? It's me. I'm having a good time. Like I said, a lot has changed. I've been playing a lot of games. To be completely honest, I've been playing a lot of really shitty games. This being one of them is like the best, shittiest game I have played in a very long time. I've absolutely fallen in love with it. It is just like a bullet hell. So I figured we would play this, have a little bit of fun, and have a ramble about what's been going on in my life. We'll play, I think Mortaccio is like the best character that I have unlocked. There's a bunch I don't have unlocked. I've not played this game. For those that are familiar with it, in fact, let's just play Poe. Poe's really easy. I've not played this game since Arcana was released. So all of this, completely new to me. So I'm just going to jump into stage 1, hyper mode, because not hyper mode now feels like it's slow as balls, and we'll just play around. For those of you who have never played this game, Vampire Survivors, it's only a few bucks. It is, I think it was $3, like it's super cheap. It is effectively this: you collect items, you build your little character, kind of like your typical like muck sort of Risk of Rain, kind of that vibe. But much more bullet hell. Santa Water is fantastic here. Rune Trace is just like, kind of like Pong. Santa Water is like AoE splash damage. It's a fantastic game though. I highly recommend it. I've played it since like a week after it released, or the week it released, I think. It since has kind of blown up for something like this, I guess, contextually. I think like XQC played it on stream and fell in love with it, or Asman or someone. And you know, that's enough to sell your game pretty much. I know there is a map, but I don't think I've unlocked it. I don't know how you unlock it though. Maybe I should get back and play this. I've genuinely, Arcana came out about 2 months ago, I would say, maybe 3 months ago. I've not played it since. It's a big update. At the time, I felt like I'd done everything except unlock. There's like a secret character. I could not unlock him. I think they've made it much easier to unlock him though. But I figure it's like the perfect game to just put on in the background and ramble over. So that's what we're doing. For those of you who don't know, I disappeared off the internet. Not really. I've been, every now and again I say poop poop on the Discord. But me and Stacey found out we're expecting our first child due sometime in August. We're very excited. It is announced, like it's not private, I suppose. My Instagram's public and it's announced on there. So we're having a little baby boy. We're very excited for the most part. That's why I have been so hesitant to, I guess, go back to like posting stuff online. Because with Twitch specifically, there's like a big, at least it feels like a big commitment that if you're gonna stream, you have to stream. You can't just like stream once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. It's not allowed. It's against the rules. People just disappear, you know? You fall off so quickly. So to come back, this garlic is this AoE, by the way, if you've not seen it before, and it just insta-kills bats. So we're walking into those fuckers. Ebony Wings evolves with Peachone, I think it's called, and it's fantastic evolved. Otherwise, I think it's dog shit. I think it's actually objectively good, but it feels dog shit to me. But yeah, so I have been, there we go, Peachone. I have been pretty much completely avoiding posting anything really, you know, enticing online out of fear of me, like, giving someone the false impression that we're back, when in reality, like, at the moment, family is utmost priority. I don't know, with you know, an infant, a new housemate, I've been calling him, joining me at home. I want to make sure that I am as present as I possibly can to not only, you know, the kid, but to help Stacey when the kid's very young, so that she doesn't feel too burdened with responsibility as well. So I don't want to be streaming every day as much as I have a lot of time at the moment. I definitely could have come back and streamed 4 days a week for the last 4 months, but to do that and then disappear again felt very disheartening. So at a bit of a crossroads in that regard of like, I actually have a buttload of time lately. For those of you who don't know, I work weekends, like Tuesday through Friday, other than like regular day-to-day responsibilities. I have free time. I've been playing a lot of shitty games, like I said. So you might see a little bit more of me. I don't know. I'm thinking I want to do these sorts of little ramble videos with you guys. It's good fun, and maybe I'll stream a couple of them if time permits and it feels appropriate, but otherwise there's no real commitment to it at the moment. I just can't. Empty Tome evolves with Magic Wand. Magic Wand Evolved is just like Magic Wand not cracked. Incredible. Again, if you're not familiar with the game, evolutions are when your item reaches max level, which is generally around level 8, but it's when all these cubes in the top left fill up. If you have it maxed out and you have a passive item that goes along with it, the evolution item, it becomes incredibly strong in association with it. So I think Garlic is Plumera, something dumb like that. Rune Tracer, I don't know. I think it does have one now, but it didn't last time I played. So we're going to have to keep an eye out. I have a feeling it might be something like armor or wings or something, but jeez, I've not got a clue. The game doesn't hold your hand in that regard. It's gotten easier, like once you've gotten an evolution, now there's like a little bit of UI to tell you what the evolution is. But it never used to, I'll tell you that much. So we have all of our damaging items at the moment. So you get 6 damaging items and 6 passive items, which means we probably want to just keep going with what we've got for now. Because once our birds evolve, we get a new slot back, and we can then figure out what our next damaging item is, so that we can try and match up the right passive. Because it should be good if we can get it working. We should be apples here. It's not a particularly difficult game once you know what you're doing. So Pumarola involves Garlic. Garlic is very good. It does fall off late game though. It's probably quite a shitty character to play because it falls off late game, but it also is so easy early game that I thought I won't have to dodge anything. We can, we can just chat and I can just press the WASD keys. These campfires can be broken. They give you little drops occasionally. All doing slightly different things. Chicken being the main one that heals you. And then money can be dropped from it as well. Here we go. So we're at our 5-minute sort of increment in time. It is static. I think there are some random levels, definitely. But the level we're on is static. So every minute is a new wave of enemies. The wave of enemies are static. Their spawns are random. But like you're always going to get a praying mantis boss with these little goo things. And if you kill the bosses... not that they're very clearly bosses all the time. Not this one, You can tell it's different, but that's about it. If you kill the boss, he drops a little chest, and the chest can give you items, and is also how you evolve your weapons when the time comes. So we will try and kill him here. And there we go. I was gonna say it will take a second. Now, if we take a look, Santa Water Garlic close to evolving. We don't have the item to go with Santa Water. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I have not a clue. I know Hollow Heart's Whip, Candelabrador, I think it was called, was for the axe. Spellbinder is for the book. I have not a clue. Hopefully we'll see it now that it has that little bit of UI, because otherwise I'd be bugging, I'll tell you what. We avoid picking up food when we don't need to, because it is just... It's going to be very useful later on. The game does get very hard. I would love to pick up a laurel, because we may need it. I feel like we're going to need it with our current build. We're not exactly chewing through anything. But we've not unlocked a lot of the really good weapons. I've heard the guns are fantastic. I don't think they're unlocked yet. I've heard Mana something. Song of Mana is also fantastic. We've got to unlock that too. In regards to my plans, like video-wise or, content-wise, like I said, I don't really know. I've been playing with the idea of committing to try and review every single duplicator's good. We don't have a lot that plays off of duplicator though, like at all. I think Rune Tracer will, Santa Water will. These might, but I don't think it's a big buff. I'm gonna try and just evolve something for now. Although duplicator probably is a better pick, but just on this character with our current build, it doesn't feel quite right. But yeah, I've been playing with the idea of trying to commit to reviewing or at least playing every game in my Steam library, because I have over 400 games in my Steam library, the majority of which I would say at least 70-80% I've never played. And I think the idea of going through all of them and reviewing them one by one in a video would be very funny. Just shitty, short little reviews, even if they are literally shorts. Uploading like a video of me playing it so you can see my first impressions, and then a small review afterwards. Or a review of like 5 games that I've recently played, with like a category for something that's actually good, an indie bop, and I guess like a vintage game, and a piece of shit, because there's a lot of shit in my Steam library. But it feels like it'd be very fun. I feel like reviewing shitty games is almost better than reviewing good games. Like, there's a lot of stinker games. I've picked up a lot of good games lately, though. Heroes Realm, I played a little bit of recently. Very fun. Reminds me a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic. I'll probably do a video on it if I have time. What do we got? Peachon. I mean, it'd be great to evolve them, but we have what we need to evolve both of them, actually. We'll go Peachon. I think getting the birds evolved early is going to be better for us, because they're not the easiest to evolve, because you have to fully level up both of the birds. What else is there? I did pick up Disco Elysium. I've not touched it yet, but it's a bit more of a narrative game, which is trickier, I feel. It's maybe more stream appropriate now that I've been doing that. Tough, though. I really feel like I can't play a lot of games. I don't know if it's just me, but... Oh, okay. So this is an evolution chest. So if we pick this up now, we should get evolved garlic. No? What are you doing? What do you mean? This one will give us evolved garlic. Come on, baby. No! What the fuck? Did they change the way chests work? It used to be every chest would evolve your item, period. They must have changed it. Jeez, I'm gonna have to look into how this game works now. Yeah, I feel like I get a lot of FOMO, I suppose is the best way to describe it, about playing games off stream or off of, I guess privately is the easiest way to say it. Like if I play a game for myself, it feels like I am wasting content, which is ridiculous because this is not exactly content. This is me fucking rambling to myself in a room alone with the lights off, pretending people give a fuck about what I'm saying. Not exactly the most entertaining. Little niche, if you don't say, if I could say so myself. But yeah, it's truthful. You know, I get a lot of like FOMO with regards to playing games that are like once-off experiences. A lot of horror games I just won't play because how much funnier is it if something actually comes out of it, like a video? It just feels like missing out, you know? This wave sucks, by the way. These bats, and then I think we might have werewolves coming up afterwards, suck. They are the big run killers for me, or at least maybe not run killers themselves, but they will stall the run enough that it is probably the downwards, the peak of the trajectory. From there, it's downhill, you know what I mean? It really just fucks with your growth, because the runs only last 30 minutes. At 30 minutes is your last wave. If you kill them, you win. So to lose like 2 minutes of farming XP is detrimental at times. You really want to be optimizing your XP gain. So it looks like we killed one of the blue bats. Ooh. Let's go ebony wings. There was a bug in regards to how still no evolution. What is going on in regards, like, they've absolutely changed it, but I don't know what they would have done. Maybe the chest has to, like, maybe there's like a visual cue, like a mimic in Dark Souls. Also, Elden Ring, boys. I've not done anything online since I played Elden Ring. Holy shit, what a good game. Full disclosure, I've still not beaten it. Not as like lack of skill. The one problem with Elden Ring, right? Preach it, sister, I know. The one problem with Elden Ring, coming from a veteran Dark Souls fan, absolutely loves the series. Let's say that. I've not finished Dark Souls 1 either, because I suck at the game. Dark Souls 2, though, finished it like 4 times, because it's made for children. Let's go Duplicator. Let's just buy the bullet, Duplicator. Again, don't know if it's good for him, but we'll take it. The big problem with Elden Ring is that it's impossible to balance, and you can feel it in the game. Okay, this is an evolution chest, because the items are all the evolved items. So this is our garlic. Soul Eater, it kind of is like a vampiric sort of theme. It just increases AoE, and it does increase damage, but I don't think by like a substantial amount. I think garlic just is good. Ooh, go empty. Okay, yeah, bird. Like I said, birds give us a new weapon slot, so we could potentially get a decent weapon from leveling up our birds. None of those seem particularly good. None of those seem particularly good. I do have a banish. Oh, fuck, I was meant to banish Hollow Heart. Okay, we took Hollow Heart. Hollow Heart evolves with Whip. Maybe we'll pick up Whip with our final weapon, even though Whip is dookie. It is what it is. Yeah, it's impossible to balance Elden Ring because there are so many bosses. It is so oversaturated with content that... Oh, so many items. What have we done? Oh, we picked up a red gem, didn't we? Okay, red gems happen when there's too many entities on screen, and so it starts putting all the gems into one gem. So these often have a lot. Yeah, they're good. Hollow Heart. What have I done? Okay, we'll keep picking her up, I guess. Jeez. Yeah, there's so many bosses in the game that it is impossible to really balance it. So I didn't kill Godric, the first of the demigods. I didn't kill him. He would have been like my 30th boss kill, which is insane. Because he is, you know, I was playing it alongside a couple of mates, and one of them, it was his first boss. Absolute first boss of the game that he killed was him. Which, I mean, is insane in and of itself. But yeah, the first boss kill, I can't imagine doing that. He struggled a little bit, but I like 3-shot him, you know? And that completely takes away from the experience of the game. It almost feels like maybe you should be limited from leveling up at a certain point, or until you kill certain bosses, your XP gets reduced. Your XP gain gets reduced at a certain level. So if you hit level 25 in the first area of the game, your XP gain reduces by 40% or something until you kill X. But they really needed to incentivize killing the bosses when they should be killed, because boy oh boy, is it too easy now. I almost want to start a new character and limit myself to only leveling up to like level 25 in the first area, level X by X area, you know, really enforce rules on myself to make it harder. Because not only did I didn't summon, but I did use any boss that had 2 enemies. I absolutely used Mimic Tear. Mimic Tear was insane. Yeah, it's a great game, but yeah, I've got to finish it. I'm in the sewers at the moment, as we speak, struggling to find my way around, and I think I just got frustrated because I wasn't struggling with anything, but I was just going in circles, and I just went, oh, fuck this, and put it down, and I've not picked it back up. I played Borderlands afterwards, which I must say was fun but disappointing. It felt empty, which I also found with Borderlands 3. I don't know if it's just growing up, you know, you've played more games, you expect more of them. I feel the same way with movies now. So many movies are shit, and I don't know if it's just me. Like, am I the problem? I don't know. I've not got a clue. But I struggled to enjoy Borderlands like Tiny Tina's. It just felt a little bit lacking. I don't know. I've got to get better at articulating myself. I'm planning on doing these game reviews. There's a YouTuber, he's not uploaded in like 6 years. I don't know if anyone has heard of him, because I don't know how relevant he was. He's not small, you know, he's 200k subs or something, if I remember correctly. He could be more, fuck, I don't know. But I think he was Friendly AI, he was like a Canadian dude. Absolutely hilarious. He kind of reminded me of someone from Jersey Shore, I can't remember who. But he was fucking hilarious, and he just did like reviews and like, you know, scarce style, not even scarce, that feels like an insult, just like news and reviews and updates and stuff, but just fucking funny. I would love to do something like that, but I don't know if I'm funny enough. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not committing to anything. I don't want to let anyone down. Too much pressure. We're at minute 15 here, and I must say, we're not doing as well as we should be. Our birds are doing numbers because I think our Peachon's fully evolved, or very close to it. I'm saving the chest. Again, I don't know what dictates if a chest can evolve, and I'm focusing on this boss here to try and get another chest, because they do give us items anyway, which is, you know, it's nice. We need everything we can get at the moment. We are struggling. The other thing I've been toying with is I've been playing with a little bitty Unreal Engine 5. For those of you who don't know, I used to like make games for fun, you know, really shitty. I used to use like a GDK game development kit, Stencil, I think, was my go-to because it was very easy blueprint-based programming. Programming feels generous, you know. But I used to love making shitty little 2D games and you know, giving them to friends at school and having a laugh. I made a lot of very inappropriate games. Should not talk about them online. It'll tarnish my reputation forever. Candy Labrador's really good with garlic. I'm just going to keep going Magic 1 though, because I think we need to evolve a weapon, or we're going to start feeling it, I think. But yeah, I've been playing with UE5 like quite a bit, because I know they also have a blueprint system now, and it feels like much more approachable to come to and make games. And I've also, like, I've studied JavaScript. I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I'm familiar with it, you know? So I feel like making a game would be fun. It's a big, you know, task to undertake though. Don't get me wrong. I'm putting it off because it's daunting, but I kind of want to make like a dev vlog, I suppose, of trying to make a game. I have like a few concepts in mind that I've done some basic sort of pen to paper, making sure I can get the player cam to work, making sure I can get controls down packed. I made like a little clone of this, I suppose, that you could walk around on a map with no real mechanics, no enemies, no nothing. Just making sure I could make the basics of a game and then focus on how to actually do things. I shouldn't have picked that up. That was stupid. Oh, well. We're probably going to die soon anyway. It's going to get tough very quickly. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing something with that. I know there's like a Humble Bundle at the moment with some dev courses for UE5 for like 20, 30 bucks. I'm like, maybe I pick that up and try and make something procedurally generated multiplayer and just fuck around with people. We'll see. There's a lot I've been toying with. Like I said, I got a lot of spare time until the baby arrives, and then none, which is going to be tricky. But yeah, we'll see. I do definitely miss like chatting with people from stream and stuff though. I know I had a comment saying I abandoned people like they were my children, you know. That's how it felt to me at the very least. I didn't say that explicitly. But it was, you know, you went out for milk one day and you just disappeared, Dad. Hurt my feelings, man. Not really, but you know, I did go like, well, I kind of did. Really did just fucking disappear. I'm always around on the Discord server though. If you tag me, I'll reply. I'm on my computer. I'm just not very active because, again, I avoid saying things at all costs just because I feel like it's a commitment, which, you know, is stupid. But that said, I'm excited to be a dad. It wasn't a surprise, I'll say it that way. And we've been, if anything, woefully over-prepared. We have like a full nursery set up, names picked out as long as nothing goes wrong. Unless you have any recommendations, feel free to comment names. We've already picked one, but you know, if it's fantastic, I'll try and convince Stacy. I'm very excited. I really am. There's a little bit of nerves setting in, but it's almost more like, the best way I could describe it is that it's like anticipation. Knowing that, you know, you're what, 2 months out? Anything could happen. What if I don't like him? I keep saying, what if he's an asshole? All babies are assholes. It is what it is. But it's all anticipation. I go to Bali in a couple of days. A little holiday. Post-COVID holiday. Which is stupid because if we catch COVID, I'm bucket. I am. We're stuck in another country with a pregnant woman. But how badly can it go, you know? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's what I keep telling myself at least. But it'll be nice to have a little holiday. We probably won't leave the hotel very much. It's kind of just like a last hurrah before we're locked inside our house for the next, year and a half probably. It's hard to travel with a kid, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. I've never had one. You tell me. I got to give credit where credit's due as well. There's a couple of people who make videos online that are very similar to this format that have got me, you know, feeling like, why the fuck am I not doing that? It looks so easy. It's not easy to ramble for 30 minutes, let me tell you. It gets tricky. What the fuck am I going to talk about? But yeah, there's a couple. I can't remember off the top of my head. Aliens Rock did Vampire Survivors. There's another one who did Vampire Survivors. I mean, NL. Everyone loves NL, but he streams. It cheats. He farms content, and then he talks about it. It doesn't count, fucker. One Ebony Wings upgrade away from evolving our birds. I'm going to hope that chest evolves. But there's a couple chests out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does if none of them fucking evolve, since I don't know how that works, but we'll see. Maybe if there's no other options, they will evolve. Ebony, okay, let's go. Let's pop these 3 chests until we get an evolution. Ooh, straight away. Fantastic. Now, it is a massive damage plummet. What's the opposite of a spike? But he is great once he's done. He turns into like a little rainbow bird that does both circles at once, and he can be leveled up again, and of course frees up a slot. So hopefully we can get something good here. I gotta have a look at what it takes to unlock Arcana and stuff. Potentially, if we like finish this run, we might just immediately unlock stuff. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Okay, I'm trying to think. Book's probably our best bet because Book evolves with Spellbinder. I'd love to know what evolves Santa Water because it's so good. Unless they took out the Santa Water evolution. Is that Wand? That's Wand. Okay, let's go find some chests, baby. Let's go. Pray that we get an evolution. Yes. Okay, again. Wand evolution, like I said, it's just Wand on crack. It just fires so quickly. You can kind of see it there. It fires, the way it works is it fires the closest enemy, but just rapidly. Which is good, you know, it's a decent damage on the magic ones. Now I know there is a lot of characters I've not unlocked for this game. At least another, I reckon like another 8 characters and a good amount of weapons as well. If you guys do enjoy the like rambly content with this, I'm open to doing more, definitely. Especially like we can cut them up and do a couple runs in a video for 20 minutes, you know, try and smush them all together until we get a good one. And we can try and unlock some dummy characters, because I know there's a few really, really busted characters, a few really fun characters. But it depends what you guys enjoy. I don't know. It's been so long. I don't know what anyone wants to see anymore. Jeez, don't ask me. I don't want Fire Wands. I'm going to banish Fire Wands. Get the fuck out of here, baby. Have Santa Water fully leveled up. It evolves into Labora, or Labara, I remember. But I just cannot for the life of me remember. Let me... Okay, game's busted. I saw what it levels up with. It doesn't have the UI that says this is the evolution. Maybe after the update came out, you had to evolve the item. It is a tracked orb, which is a little blue orb, which we've had plenty times be offered to us, but never has it once said that it evolves sent. Unless I'm blind, maybe it did say that. No, I want a tracked orb. We're just gonna farm a couple levels. We should be able to get a tracked orb pretty easy. We've only got the one banish. It looks exactly like that, but that doesn't count. That's the pickup. Before someone says something. That should give us a level, though. Pulling up the little cheat sheet, there are so many. I mean, it's in Japanese, actually. I was going to say Chinese, but it's definitely in Japanese. I recognize a few characters. There is so much that I have not seen. Looking at this, there are a dozen evolutions I've not had. About a dozen items I've not had. Every single character I don't recognize on this little cheat sheet that you can't see because it feels like I'm giving away spoilers, you know? This is funny. I think when this came out, it was an NFT meme, but it's just like Magma Sponge. Absolutely obliterates everyone. Let's go. Let's go. Best reroll on Earth. I'm telling you. Probably not. A tracked orb isn't great for us. But we can farm chests straight away now. What you got for me? Evolution. Yes. Okay, Labora. So you'll see, essentially it splashes at our feet now, and with Garlic combined, it should... There's nothing else for us to level up. I don't think Rune Tracer levels up. Never mind, it does. Looking to my right, but we don't have the item. It levels up with armor. We should effectively be able to sit still, and it can do a lot of work for us. They get sucked into us. It spawns pretty quickly. Oh, the boss has spawned. Never mind, we can definitely not sit still. I'm going to pick up the chest, because there's nothing else that evolves. We just want gear now. This is what a normal chest looks like. We did get a couple, I think. Tracked orb. That's not a surprise, is it? We still have a weapon slot free. I don't know what would work without being able to get the evolution. So this is our 25-minute boss. I don't think there is like a 30-minute boss unless something's changed. There's like tough waves, but no crazy boss. I think 25 minutes is the big boss. Getting dookie chests. I mean, there's not much they can give me, is there? Everything is. Yeah, everything's fully evolved. It could definitely give me the bird. How have I not gotten the bird at all? Does the bird have to come from chests when there's no other options, or does it come from like evolution chests only? Because you used to get the bird like a lot more than I have been. Let me tell you, I've not seen the bird once, and you can see up top left is one of 8. One of 8. Long way to go, and we're only got 4 minutes left. And like I said, it's not great. All right, we can get whip. Whip evolves. It's not book. We don't really have an option though. And it's not bad. Fully evolved whip is pretty good. But I'm worried it's going to slow down our bird even more. There we go, Vandalier. Base area up 20%. So fully evolved Vandalier is what we want. Definitely over whip. Whip is eh. Whip's like the starting weapon of the game. Whip is the pistol. It's the Glock, you know? Everyone loves the Glock, but it's not always what you want. I've not really played since they added these. It used to just be grass. And now I do wonder if there's something that these do. But I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Unless you have to unlock it. Similar to how there is a map, but you have to unlock it. I think on the dairy farm map. It's crazy how much easier the game gets, though. This game was terrifyingly difficult when I started, but as you buy your upgrades, because you get like permanent sort of upgrades, like a typical roguelike nowadays, it does get a lot easier. Like you can see, we can kind of just sit here and win. It is stupid. But there's a lot of really fun characters that make that a lot more difficult, and this is the easiest level of them all. Just because I've not played in forever. So there's a lot more difficult levels than this. This is very easy, very friendly. There's some scary levels, let me tell you. But this is a good one. It's nice. It's friendly. I think we're gonna wait it out though. I don't wanna try my luck. We're gonna wait it out. We're gonna see how we go. I think we've got a W just sitting. All right, things are getting a little spicy. This is the wave where it normally starts to hurt a little bit with all blue bats. And then I think at 29, we get all like steel bats. They're kind of like gray and white. And that's, yeah, unpleasant, but we're looking really good. All right, we are on final wave, I believe. So we're gonna start seeing our gray bats come in. I genuinely don't know if we can kill gray bats before they reach us. We might have to do a little bit of wiggling here. But it's not a bad run considering we've not fully evolved all of our weapons. The game, like I said, definitely used to feel a lot harder. All right, final 5 seconds. Almost certainly still the W, and then we get, there we go, destroyed by the Grim Reaper, which is how the game is meant to be completed. Fun run though, you know, it's a fun little game. Like I said, $3. If you've not played it, I do highly recommend it. Rune Tracer, surprisingly being our big damage dealer there, 3.7 million, but not the highest DPS. Vandalier, Labora highest DPS. Okay, if we didn't get Labora, I think we would have lost, very much so. Labora is nutty. It's broken. Now, what did we unlock? Did we unlock any new weapons? No, there's still so much. Okay, I don't know what any of these are. Maybe they're Arcana. Arcana? What do you guys call it? If you guys are interested, we'll have a look at the game again. I really do enjoy it. Maybe I'll see you guys again in another video. Maybe I won't. Like I said, I have no clue. Depends what my ADHD permits me to do at any given time. Maybe I'll get a spurt of energy and you'll see a video of me shuffling in my backyard to our city. Maybe you won't. But either way, have a good day. See ya.